Hello, my name is Ron McKinney, and today I want to give you something overview of my college basketball career. I graduated from LaGrange High School in 1962, played basketball there. We had some very outstanding teams. I made all conference my senior year, and we were in the semifinals, won 36 games and lost 8. And I was offered a scholarship to go to Belhaven College in Jackson, Mississippi. This is an old college. 1883 was when it was started, and I was privileged to go there. I had an opportunity to play for Coach Jim McLeod. He had heard of me through Coach Jim Brock, who was at Forest Hill High School. And so I played basketball at Belhaven College beginning in 1962, and then I played also for Coach Charles R. Rugg, who came in and started an outstanding program which has done very well. I'm going to show you some of the film. This film was made by my father, Don McKinney. Dad would come to visit, and he had an 8mm film, and he would take video or take film of the games. There wasn't any such thing as video at that time, of course, and I'm so thankful to have some of these highlights of the games. So I hope that you enjoy this. This is the basketball team my second year. This would have been 1963, 64. This is a time when we were playing Millsaps College, which was our crosstown rival. One of the outstanding events that I remember is that we beat Millsaps College for the first time this year. It was quite an historic day. I'll tell you how historic it was is that they gave us the day off the next day. Dr. Cleland, the president, decided that he would have a holiday because we'd beat Millsaps. They had beaten us a number of times, and so after that, though, I think we beat them some 30 times in a row, which we don't say a whole lot about that to the people there at Millsaps, but we were real pleased to have won that particular game. I played point guard for Charles Rugg, who was the new coach and athletic director. I might say that he's in the Basketball Hall of Fame as well as the Tennis Hall of Fame. I played tennis for him as well. Coach Rugg was a man that really worked hard to get the team prepared, and we were just very new in terms of being in the conference that we were in. We had Steve Skroback there who shot the ball underhanded for free throws. That was kind of unusual. Steve Skroback was 6'11", and we had a 6'9" forward in Charlie Wright, and then we had Johnny Hines, you'll see there, and John Nicholson, and then Bishop Prince also, who's 6'3". He and I were roommates at Belhaven College, and we played basketball together. My freshman year, I did real well. I averaged about 14 points a game. After that, we got some other players in, and I began to pass the ball a little more. Enjoyed playing the role of a playmaker, which for me was more comfortable. And we won some games. We had some good teams and did very well. I have something I'd like to share with you from Dr. Howard Cleland, who was the president of the college.
Dr. Howard Cleland, president of Belhaven College, wrote this about Ron McKinney. After 25 years of college administration and teaching, some student athletes stand out in my memory. Ron McKinney was one of those whom I remember best. Ron was an outstanding leader not only on the basketball court, but throughout the campus as well. His effective Christian leadership was felt campus-wide. As a very quick, talented point guard on the basketball team, he was always an unselfish team player. He could hit well from the outside or score on a drive or hand off to a low post, a triple threat. Ron could handle the ball well, if not better, than any other college athlete I have known. He dribbled the ball like it was attached to his hand by an elastic cord. On one occasion, I remember, we were ahead by 1 point, with little time remaining in the game. Ron dribbled the ball, avoiding a foul until the clock ran out. The crowd went wild. I have many other pleasant memories of Ron, but foremost is his friendly, caring personality, strong character, and Christian leadership. Signed, Dr. Howard J. Cleland. Here's a letter from Ron's college coach, Charles R. Rugg. Dear Ronnie, it's hard to believe that it has been 50 years since the now famous game against Millsaps College. All the memories about Ronnie McKinney have been such good ones. What do I remember about Ronnie McKinney while he was at Belhaven? First, I recall that he was a feisty fireball point guard who could handle the basketball and drill the jump shot. His dribbling skills were such that we rarely had trouble against the press. When opponents sagged on our inside guys, Ronnie brought them out again by hitting from outside. Secondly, he was an aggressive, hustling, competitive player who controlled the tempo of the game and was a good passer. Thirdly, and most important, Ronnie provided stable leadership and was an excellent role model for the other players. Ronnie McKinney was instrumental in starting a basketball program at Belhaven College that has been looked upon with awe and respect throughout the years. His love and support for Belhaven College continues today. I will always remember Ronnie McKinney as a person who made everyone around him feel better by just knowing him. He was warm, friendly, outgoing, optimistic, caring, and above all, a devout Christian. Now, 50 years later, Dr. McKinney has influenced many, many lives by exhibiting those same characteristics. Signed, Charles R. Rugg.
I would like to pay tribute to my father, Don McKinney, who encouraged me so much in playing basketball. My dad loved the game. He used to pick me up in the afternoons when I was in elementary school, and we would go play basketball together. He put this little poem on my bedroom door when I was probably 7 or 8 years old, and it stayed there until I left to go to college. It says, "Oh, it's easy to be a starter, lad, but are you a sticker too? 'Tis fun sometimes to begin a thing, but harder to see it through. It's the sticker who wins in the battle of life, while the starter is laid on the shelf. You are never defeated, remember this, until you lose faith in yourself." Quite a motivation for me to work hard and strive to try to play well and do well. I really do thank God that I had the privilege of going to school on a basketball scholarship. I enjoyed the game. I still enjoy the game. I've coached a lot since I finished school, and I've enjoyed watching the school where I am presently a part of, Christian Heritage School, watching their basketball program as it's grown and become very strong. And so this is part of the career that I had. Some of the people I played with that I enjoyed so much, Bishop Prince and Johnny Hines and Charlie Wright. These are guys that just spent a lot of time with on the basketball court. While I was at Belhaven College, they built the new gymnasium, the floor. I was a part of the group that came together to put in the brand new basketball floor at the, it's now called the Charles R. Rugg Arena. Let me tell you about this. This is Charles Chase, who came from Lake Charles, where I played ball. He was 2 years behind me in school. And he was an outstanding guard. He made All-State while he was at LaGrange High School. And Charlie wanted to come and play basketball with me, so I invited him to come up. He came up and he was offered a scholarship, and he and I played basketball together. The main thing is that Charlie Chase became a Christian and became a preacher of the gospel. And to me, that's one of the highlights of all of this, is that he became a Christian.